Zombies. A topic that seems to be on everyone's mind these days. But who can blame us? What with zombies flooding modern pop culture, and 2012 presumed to be the year of the rapture, a zombie epidemic seems closer than ever. But what is being done to ensure our safety? All Washington seems to care about is the budget crisis and fighting wars abroad. A chilling thought from Chief Homeland Security Analyst Salvatore D'Antonio.
The federal government has no plans in place for a zombie apocalypse. The average citizen is on his own.
So if it is in fact up to us to defend ourselves in the case of a zombie apocalypse, how is the average citizen preparing? Is the average citizen even prepared at all? What can be done so that at least most of us survive? We at Legion Industries set out to answer these questions.
Fat friends. Just fat friends.
Well, for the zombie apocalypse, I mean, preparation's everything. You have to have your food. You need to have a team. If you don't have a team, then you got nothing. And absolutely, you need a plan.
I'd probably just do what most people would do. Find a bunch of other survivors, raid the gun store, learn how to use weapons, barricade my living quarters.
Probably go and round up dogs from a pet store and train them and create a dog army.
Okay.
Survive that way, right? Train them.
Yeah. I would keep on the move because zombies are nomadic and you don't know what they're gonna do. Go to places like malls because they have everything and food.
True. I'm gonna get a ladder and I'm gonna get a tent. I'm gonna get a crap load of food. I'm gonna climb to the roof of my house and pitch the tent on the roof of my house and just chill there until the zombie apocalypse is over.
I would definitely climb up into a tree and just hide as best I could.
I would probably hide with you.
Well, what did you say about zombies?
Oh yeah, zombies don't kill other zombies. So I would pretend I was a zombie. I would dress up.
I was just thinking getting away from all of them, just hiding somewhere, maybe in the countryside. I don't know, and then if they find me, I'd say I'd just use my exceptional speed to outrun them. And then, well, if that fails, I just got 2 words to you. Chainsaw.
Simply put, very few people have a reasonable plan to see them through the unthinkable. That is why I went on location with several experts to get the facts on zombie readiness.
The effects of a zombie apocalypse can be far-reaching. First and foremost is order. Think about the possible anarchy in the street when zombies are attacking anyone and everyone and people are just running for cover. My gosh, keeping order would be almost impossible. But then think, those infected, those have been bitten, not knowing whether or not there's a cure or not, and we know there's no cure. Think about the burden on the medical system. People just running any place they can to get some type of medical aid. They'll be overwhelming those hospitals who are caring for people they can care for.
When a person dies and becomes a member of the reanimated undead, normally referred to as zombies, they are no longer a person. By that I mean they are no longer capable of behaving like socialized human beings. This is mainly due to the fact that the frontal lobe, which controls personality and emotion, is no longer active. It's important to remember that there is absolutely no reasoning with them. What the reanimated undead are ultimately left with are 2 basic functions: simple motor skills such as walking, running, grasping. Secondly, they are left with a constant urge to feed on living tissue.
I prefer this. 1 shot, head, instant death. No more zombie. However, most people do not have access to this, so for the common man, this machete works just as well. It doesn't need to be reloaded, you don't need to get a permit to own one, and all you have to do, no more head. Instant zombie dead. However, barring access to a machete that you can buy at a hardware store, we have one of these, a garden trowel. You might think, why would I want to use a garden trowel? Simple. I suck it.
You want to stay alive in this shit? Guess what? Group up. 5 people max. Too big, you're gonna wake up in the morning with your friends chewing on your throat. Too small, you're already dead. Second step, firearms. Guess what? Mr. Hitman over here wants you to pull out the biggest damn gun you got and start lighting them up. You pull out a Desert Eagle 357 and start firing that sucker up, whole damn town's gonna be chewing on your ass before you can say, holy shit. You gotta keep it quiet. Silencers, crossbows, anything that doesn't make a lot of noise. Keep it quiet. Tight clothes, body armor. Carry what you can. Don't overload yourself. You overload yourself, guess what? Your lunch. They're gonna be chewing on you and your friends are gonna be laughing their way off to the safe house.
How shall the average citizen prepare? Well, we start with the basics. Obviously, stockpiling non-perishable foods is the must. And of course, clean drinking water. Then after that, sources of light. Now, we can go with the matches and the candles, but I'm all for those. The hand crank flashlights, always the best thing.
And barring access to a simple gardening equipment if you live in a cave, hit them with a stick. It'll work.
You use knives. You use silenced weapons. Crossbows, like I said before. Crossbows are great. They'll fire sticks, rocks, shards of glass. Your friend's broken femur they had to hack off before he bit you up.
Beyond that, it's really finding a good place to stay out of the way, shelter. It seems like the zombies are, at first blush, are going to the cities first. Do you have some out-of-the-way place? Do you have the honey cabin? Do you have people that you know out in the country that at least you could run to take refuge the first go-around? I mean, we know they're coming out in the country as well, but at least we get a chance by going out there. After that, it's pretty much every man for himself.
They'll break my balls over the handgun thing. It's got to be silenced. Guess what? Zombies got ears. They can hear a suppressed shot just as well as I can.
You're gonna fire off an unsilenced weapon in a zombie hot run? You're asking for people to become lunch.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It's clinically proven.
Typical military. Typical
dumbass.
And look, I brought up the whole silence thing. The machete, first thing I mentioned. Hell, the garden trowel. That was a great hit, by the way, that I got with that thing.
Oh, the garden trowel. You know, you need something a lot thicker and a lot denser to penetrate the human skull. Because I don't know if you studied health. It's the thickest damn bone in your body. Numb it.
That's why you're not going for the skull, you're going for the eye.
Oh, you're going to stick a garden trowel through that? You see how small the eyes? Can you even see with those goddamn things on?
Really?
We've come up with 5 simple tips to help you survive the zombie apocalypse. First and foremost is to be prepared. Have your non-perishable food items, medical supplies, survivor gear, and weapons in a safe and secure location that is easy to access. Second is to stay alert. Most zombie-related fatalities occur when someone is unaware of their surroundings. Third is to stay covered the best that you can. Thick, tear-resistant clothing can easily save your life. Fourth is to show no mercy. Another leading cause of zombie-related casualties occur when someone is unwilling to put down a loved one that has been infected. So no matter who they are, if they have been bitten, they need to be put down. Finally, is to not go it alone. While many experts argue that having too many people in your party can be detrimental, it's still best to find safety in numbers. Well, that about wraps it up for me. From all of us here at Legion Industries, stay safe out there, and happy hunting.
Kiss the lips of a liar.